on, Sagittarius? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your favorite Cali reader. This is going to be your week ahead, whatever comes up. We're going to get some journal messages, money, career messages, and love messages. Okay, so switching things up. You know, I like to try new shit, do shit a little differently. You know, see what y'all like, see what fits, see what resonates for me as well, as far as like, you know, reading. So alright, so let's see what's coming through for Saggies. I hope y'all are doing well, doing your best to stay balanced, hydrated, in alignment as much as possible to your highest and greatest good. See what's coming in for you guys. As always, I prayed over the energies, keep out any negative, lower vibing energies that is not of the most high, that is not for our highest and greatest good, to try to infiltrate on our messages, that it tries to infiltrate on these readings. May they all be kicked out completely and immediately. So, Spirit, what can Saggies look forward to for the week ahead? What they need to know, what is coming towards them for the week ahead, please, for Sag. Also, for those of you that have liked, subscribed, shared, commented on my videos, I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. Those that have booked private consultations with me, Reiki sessions, all that stuff, I appreciate y'all so much as well. Whoa. All right, No Place Like Home is the first card that's coming out. It's card 50. This is a newer deck for me, so I'm still learning the cards. Okay, Chop Wood, it came out in reverse. I don't think these cards are read in reverse, even though I guess it's personal to the reader. So then we have Between Worlds. All right, so and then we have Imagine here at the bottom. So I feel like this is going to be a week, Sag, of really kind of like contemplating, kind of like allowing yourself to play with the visualization of what you want your future to look like, how you want things to go, what do you see life looking for you going forward, right? I feel like some of you are kind of longing, or giving me this energy of longing for home. Like I feel like that too. And I don't mean home in the sense of the physical realm, but I mean home as far as the spiritual realm, like right, like going home, like going back home, astrally, right, ascension wise. And so I feel like some of you are kind of like in this energy of longing, waiting to go home. But I feel like it's going to be important for you guys to also you know, the work that you've been putting in, I feel like some of you are needing to take a break, because with this in between worlds, it's kind of like you guys are in this energy of like leaving behind one way of life to go towards another. And so I feel like some of you are you know, have maybe just recently moved. Some of you are going to be moving, and I feel like there's going to be this kind of like tug of, you know, wanting to stay because it's comfortable, because it's familiar, and also wanting to go forward because, you know, we know that change is inevitable, and that's where the most growth happens. And essentially that's where, like, you know, a lot of our happiness lies, is going forward. So I feel like some of you may be kind of like struggling with that this week of, you know, kind of like longing to be home, longing to, you know, kind of like just rest and relax. And I feel like some of you may be doing a lot of work this week. And so it's going to be important for you to allow yourself to take that time that you need to rest, to relax, to recuperate, regenerate, recalibrate your energies, right? All the re's, right? So let's see what else is going on for Sag. Look ahead. So this blessed, yeah. Some of you, you know, it's, you know, some of you need to, you know, remember, or kind of like remind yourself, allow yourself to know how blessed you really are. I feel like sometimes when we're in between these spaces of, you know, leaving behind old to go towards new, I feel like we sometimes forget how much, you know, how to be grateful for how far we've come, what we've accomplished up until that point. And so I feel like for some of you, this is a reminder, 9 of Coins at the bottom, to, you know, kind of like come to terms with and be grateful for all you have, you know, all that you've, I feel like, really worked hard for. Some of you maybe, you know, have been doing a lot of traveling, and you're kind of just like ready to relax, ready to just fucking chill. And and I feel like that's kind of like, you know, Spirit's way of prepping you for what's ahead. Like, so for those of you that have been kind of like, you know, less busy, things are about to start getting busy. For those of you that have been really busy, it's like things are going to slow down. So, but, you know, like I said, it's going to be important for you, I feel, to still, you know, take this time this week to, you know, imagine what it is, you know, what it would be like to have what it is that you want. Maybe for those of you that are in between worlds and you're kind of like in this energy of leaving one way of living behind to go towards the new way of living, a new life that's, you know, not, that's like, I feel like some of you are kind of like ready to live, like leave behind the mundane, you know, kind of like the black and white way of doing things and go into a more colorful and, you know, lively and adventurous, you know, period of life. But I feel like for those of you that, you know, I feel like you're working so hard and you're kind of just over it. This is where Spirit is saying, maybe this is your indication to rest, right? And just take and just visualize what it would be like if you went ahead and was already where you're trying to go. What would it be like? How would you feel? What would that look like, right? If you had already crossed over into that next timeline, into that next dimension, that next world, or, you know, lifetime, or whatever it is that you're, you know, that some of you are going for. I feel like that's kind of where some of you are, is it's just like, it feels like you guys are in this in-between space and some of you are just kind of fucking over it, right? And that's where I feel like the no place like home is, where you guys are just kind of like, I'm so over this shit. I'm just ready to go home because I'm tired of feeling like I'm not getting anywhere. Like I've come so far, but yet I can't seem to get over that hump to the next, you know, like I can't seem to quantum jump into that next timeline, into that higher timeline that some of you, you know, want so bad. But like I said, this is a week to really allow yourself to visualize, imagine what that would be like. Imagine, you know, what that would feel like to have all of your blessings, all of your needs met, all of the things that you've been asking for. How would it feel for those things to come into fruition? Because what's happening, you know, after that is it's going to be time to go. It's like, it's going to be time for things to, you know, take off and, you know, start building this life, right? Going forward. So I feel like, you know, for some of you that are kind of like in this energy this week, Sag, of just kind of like being over it, Spirit is saying take a break where you need it, okay? But just know things are about to start picking up. So use this downtime, for those of you that are experiencing a downtime and you're kind of, it's like frustrating, allow yourself to use this time to plan, to imagine, to visualize, to realize, you know, how far you've come, have gratitude for where you're at, because it's all temporary. It's not going to remain the same. And I feel like for some of you, it's about to change quicker than you think, okay? So let's see what else, Spirit, okay? See what I mean? Ace of Coins, 5 of Wands, okay? Let's see what else. 5 of Coins, so 2 5s, 5 5. Eight of Cups and Judgment, okay? So some of you Sages are going to have a new opportunity to walk away from something that's been challenging. I feel like for some of you, you know, it's giving you an opportunity. The Hangman here at the bottom, it's like there's something coming in this week. I feel like it's going to be an opportunity or something that has the potential to really grow, okay? Whether this is coming in the form of like a new job, a new idea, a new stream of income, you know, something like that, that has the potential to grow. I feel like it may feel challenging this week and you may feel like you're alone in doing it. But I feel like ultimately it's preparing you to really go to like heed the call, to like really go towards what is working versus what isn't working. I feel like this week there's something you guys are given an opportunity that may feel challenging in the moment, but I feel like it's taking you towards something that you're really supposed to be putting your time, energy, and effort towards. Something that's maybe more in alignment with your purpose, but also in alignment with what's going to really make you feel fulfilled, what's going to make you happy. Is because, you know, we have the 8 of Cups, the 8 goes to the 9. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. So I feel like for some of you, this is like giving you an opportunity to walk away from things that maybe you've been putting a lot of, you know, hard work into, but it isn't getting you anywhere, right? Where it's just making you instead, you know, it's just making you want to go home, right? It's making you just kind of like want to be done and, you know, give up on everything that you worked so hard for, because you're constantly feeling in this in-between world space. So, but, you know, at the bottom here, we have the Hangman with the Empress. So, and the 2 of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, oh shit, look, in the 9 of Coins. So I feel like this is kind of like a reminder, Sag, that, you know, it's a matter of shifting your perspective, okay? It's up to you how you look at things, the lens of perspective, excuse me, that you choose to see your situation from. And so I feel like some of you are being asked to shift your perspective to knowing that you're worthy and deserving of this new opportunity, even if it feels like it's challenging, even if it feels like you have to do it, go at something alone. And you kind of like, I feel like some of you are just kind of like in this energy of feeling burned out, where you're like, I'm tired of fucking working. I'm tired of putting in so much energy and effort and feel like I'm not getting anywhere. This is where Spirit is saying, change your perspective about it, because I feel like some of you are more abundant. You have more going for you. You have more opportunities ahead than you realize. Something has the potential to grow into something more than you're maybe aware of seeing right now. So, you know, like I said, you guys are, it's going to prepare you to walk away from something and go towards something greater that you're being called to do. That's part of a part of the judgment here is an awakening, that I feel like some of you this week are going to be seeing why something feels so challenging, or why it feels like you're having to do something alone or do something by yourself. And it's because, you know, the perspective, we're needing to surrender, you know, our perspective towards, you know, feeling like we don't have enough of what we need. That, you know, it's challenge for me to, you know, I feel I'm constantly feeling challenged, and it's, you know, creating lack in your experience. But like I said, there's a new opportunity here that's going to present itself. I feel like showing you how abundant you really are, how much you really do have, you know, at your feet, waiting for you to open up to, you know, to receive. It's just, you know, like I said, it's just a matter of allowing yourself to see how blessed you really are, and really see that, you know, for yourself. That, you know, it's like the eye, what do they call it? What do they say? Something is an eye of the beholder. So it's like your reality is in the eye of the beholder, meaning your reality is what you make it. It's how you choose to see it. Okay. So let's tap into your money, career, finances. Spirit, what is going on for Sag regarding their money, career, finances, business? What is going on for Sag this week? What can they look forward to? What do they need to know for the week ahead regarding money, career, finances? Spirit for Sag. Building blocks. Card 28. 28 breaks down to a 10. So some of you have been like, are going to find yourself really working hard on something. Maybe putting in a lot of effort towards something that's going to make you really happy. I feel like some of you, it's like the work that you're doing now, you're going to start seeing this week that your hard work is paying off with this happy card. I feel like it's like bringing you closer and closer to a period of celebration, of, you know, accomplishing something. Whatever it is that you've been working so hard towards, it's like you're going to start seeing, I feel like this week, the fruits of your labor. You're going to start seeing that your consistency is paying off. Thinker. So I feel like the bottom not for you. So some of you may be feeling like something isn't for you, but I feel like it's just more so a matter of, you know, putting the pieces where they belong, where you feel like they belong. Some of you may be kind of like finding yourself really in your mind at this time, really being analytical, really overthinking certain situations, feeling like, well, maybe because something isn't, you know, panning out or growing as fast as you thought it would, that you feel like it's not for you. But, you know, I feel like some of you, that's not the case. I feel like some of you just need to give it more time. I feel like some of you, it's just a matter of, like I said, putting, you know, using your intuition to put the pieces where they belong intuitively, or when you feel like you're needing to restructure something or switch something, do something different, rework something, to do that. That is what I feel like is going to be the key here with the lock that she's standing on. I feel like that's some of you are going to figure out the key to success, the key to, you know, bringing about this happiness that some of you I feel like are looking forward to, where I don't feel like it's necessarily something that's not for you, although for some of you it may be. I feel like some of you are just, that's what your imagination is telling you. That's what some of you are just feeling that is not for you, just because things aren't exactly aligning in the way that maybe you thought it would or you thought it should. So I feel like some of you, it's just kind of like imagine it's just a matter of, is what I was trying to say, a matter of reworking your thought process, you know, really analyzing, seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things for, you know, what it could be versus maybe what it currently is, especially if it's not for you. But even if you're feeling like intuitively led that it's really, something's really pulling you, even if it doesn't seem like it's panning out, then that should be your sign to keep going. Okay. Just, you know, anything worth having is not always going to come right away. It's not always going to come overnight. All right. Anything else for Sag? Sensitivity. it came in reverse. Not that these are really read in reverse, but you're becoming more sensitive and needing to make changes accordingly. Okay, so yeah, some of you, it's like a matter of needing to tap more into your creative side, needing to tap more into your intuitive side versus your logical side. And some of you, that could be why we're thinking, where some of you this week are feeling like something isn't for you, or something that you've been building or working on. Maybe it's like a business or some type of plan, maybe a book, whatever it is that some of you have been working on. I feel like some of you aren't, really tapped into the creative side of that. And that's where you're needing to maybe take some time to really rethink maybe your approach. Maybe take some time to meditate, to reconnect to that, because like I said, it came in reverse, and I feel like that wasn't a mistake, even though, like I said, these aren't really read that way, but I feel like it came in upside down because some of you aren't really maybe tapped into that sensitive side of yourself, meaning the feminine energy of creativity, of, your intuition, of, being sensitive to the details and, little things that maybe are kind of like sending you signs that some of you maybe just essentially missing. It's not good or bad. It's just, what I feel like that's what's coming through right now. So something for some of you to consider if you know that you haven't been maybe taking as much time as you need or as you should to meditate, to reconnect to your sacral chakra, or to your, that playful, loving, creative, energetic side of yourself. This would maybe a week, I feel like, to really, that'll be important or beneficial for you to do that. Okay. Let's see what else for Sag regarding money, career, finances. What's going on? Body work. Okay. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So some of you, this may be something that you're looking into, or maybe can, energy healing again at the bottom. So some of you are definitely energy healers, or you would benefit by getting an energy session done. For some of you, that is part of where I feel like, for those of you where that resonates, where you're maybe not feeling as tapped in this week. And I feel like that could be because you guys have been working so hard on building something. Some of you are really kind of like overusing your analytical mind here in such a way, where it's kind of like maybe creating creative blocks for some of you, or the energy that you're needing to really decide what you need to be working on, that could be kind of being compromised this week, because you're not as sensitive, because you're not taking the time you need to really reconnect to that energy to, increase it and amplify it. So some of you may really benefit this week by getting an energy healing session done. Some of you, this could be part of what you're being guided to do. That could be part of your building blocks, is, coming up with a way, that's something that you're not thinking is for you. But some of you, it's just needing to really be logical and come up with a way to, incorporate maybe that type of work or service into what you're building. Okay. And I feel like you'll find a lot of happiness and joy in doing that. Okay. So let's see what else for Sag. The week ahead regarding money, career, finances that they need to know. Three of Swords. Some of you may be feeling like something's a loss. Like I said, some of you are feeling like something isn't for you, and it could be because you're letting your analytical mind kind of take over. I'm not saying make decisions from an emotional place, but I am saying to, that it might benefit you to consider, consider your heart, what your heart wants, where it's guiding you, where it's leading you. Certain things you're not supposed to logic, and that's why it doesn't make sense, because certain things aren't meant to think your way through. Some things are meant to be felt through. Okay, so we have the Death card and Emperor. All right, so I feel like some of you may be feeling like there's a loss of some sort, something that, maybe feel that may be really painful. It could be, some of you, I'm not projecting this, but some of you may be losing a parent, a particular father figure or something this week that could be affecting, your work in some type of way. That could be taking place for some of you. That could be like, and that makes sense, for those of you, if that resonates, is just because some people like to think that, one area of life doesn't affect another, but it's all energy. So it does. It can definitely affect that. So some of you, that could be what's playing out this week as well, where things that you've been building on, some of you have like kind of like, are feeling like creatively blocked or something, or like you're not able to sense what it is that you should be doing because of other, factors in life that are playing out this week. That's definitely not going to be for everyone, but some of you, that could be the loss that's here, is someone, it's like in the cards, Three of Swords, the Death, and the Emperor. Okay, for some of you, like I said, this could be a loss of a job, loss of a business, and for those of you, like that could be part of what this is as well, is for those of you, this message that just came through is that for some of you, something that you've been working on that you felt like would lead to a lot of happiness, some of you are really going to be thinking a lot about it this week. I feel like some of you may be coming to realize that it's not for you, okay? And that could be what this loss is as well, where some of you are, you know, like a boss, a CEO, like, you know, running your own business. Some of you, that could be, something could be like, you know, you could be suffering like a major loss with that. And it could be, you know, due to things needing to change. Some of you, this is like part of a transformation energy that is kind of like outside of your hands. It's not for you. It's something that you, maybe it was for a period of time, but I feel like it's, you know, for those of you, like I said, where that resonates, this is, you know, happening, and it may feel like a loss, but it's because it's no longer for you. It's like, it's time for the next thing. It's time for the next phase. It's time for the next, you know what I'm saying? The next adventure, so to speak, in that sense. Okay. Ace of Staffs at the bottom. This Ace of Wands. So for some of you, it's like, it's going to lead you to something else, another opportunity that's maybe more inspiring, that's more maybe in tuned and aligned to where you're going, you know, forward, where, you know, it's like certain businesses that we put so much time and effort into, it's like, it's important to not get so attached to it, because when it does come that time to where it's just like, okay, well, that was for me, and now it's time for me to do something else. I learned what I was supposed to learn in that. Now it's time for something else. Some of you, that is what this is. There's, you know, where some of you maybe have suffered a great loss financially, and you know, it forced you to maybe make some changes that were necessary. For some of you, it's part of a transformation. For some of you, it's like kind of like putting you in a position to where certain things you had to experience in order to, you know, help bring your, like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and, you know, create the success that you really want, the stability that some of you are really looking for. It's like kind of like some of you, I feel like, are maybe experiencing something, like I said, something you've been working on, something you've been putting a lot of energy and effort into, that maybe all of a sudden kind of like falling apart. But what I'm learning is that how you kind of like build a business that can last is you solve your own problems and then you productize it, meaning you put it into a product to give the solution to other people, to sell that solution to other people. So some of you, that could be part of why this is happening the way it is, even if you can't see it like that yet. Some of you may be experiencing that loss because it's transforming you, it's changing you, it's helping you rise up, you know, with your own solutions to really create the success, to really put you in that boss energy. And you may not have had to experience that had this loss not, you know, happen how it did. So let's get an overall outcome message for Sag regarding money, career, finances. For some of you, this could be a boss that, you know, is kind of like, you know, all of a sudden leaving. Okay. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So for some of you, this could be someone who's manipulative, someone who could be a Cancer here at the bottom with the Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Devil. So for some of you, this could definitely be a father figure, husband, someone that is, you know, manipulating a business, manipulating finances in some type of way. Some of you, that could be part of why something is, you know, maybe falling apart, or it feels like something's a loss, because someone has been operating from a place of, you know, lacking integrity, not doing things the right way, lying about things, lying about maybe where money is going and, you know, what they're spending it on and all that. And that's in this maybe Spirit's way of kind of like removing you, because it's not for you to be involved in that type of, you know, that type of situation. So for some of you, and this may be something that you're maybe not sensitive to right now. That could be something that you're not maybe privy to at the moment. And that's why Spirit is making certain moves that may not make sense to you in the moment. But I feel ultimately it's kind of like, for some of you, saving you from something, so to speak. Okay. And it could be a Cancer involved. For some of you, it's really positioning you to have a breakthrough, to really get in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. And, you know, to really come up with a strategy to push you beyond, I feel like, the fears of limitations that has been holding some of you back, that's been making you feel stuck or tied or bound to something that is no longer for you. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this is happening in order to really put you in alignment, to break free and push you forward, essentially, like act as a catalyst to push you to the next level for some of you. Okay. So let's get some love messages, see what's going on for Sag and love for the week ahead. Spirit, what's going on for Sag for the week ahead regarding love, the person on their mind, everything know this week, person on Sag's mind. What's going on for Sag and love, Spirit, for the week ahead? Messages for Sagittarius. Saggies and love, what's going on? So we have poised and to be fair. Okay. So I feel like some of y'all Saggies are sitting pretty this week. Okay. I feel like you guys have, you know, by the book at the bottom. So card 11, and this balance scale here is giving me justice energy, which is also 11 in the tarot. So I feel like some of you are kind of like maybe experiencing some karma at this time. And I don't mean, you know, karma is not good or bad. It's just, it is what it is. It's cause and effect, right? The energy you put out is what comes back to you. So I feel like some of you are in this energy of kind of like being poised, being at peace, being in your divine feminine energy. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, that is an energy of being receptive, being open to receive what it is you're asking for. And I feel like some of you this week are receiving, you know, maybe someone in your, whoever it is that you're thinking of, this could be someone from the past that is, you know, trying to make things fair, do things the right way, I'm hearing make good on their word. So for some of you, someone may be keeping their word with you in some type of way, or this is someone who is trying to, you know, make things right with you. Okay. And I feel like some of you are guided to just be, you know, remain poised and at peace with this person when this comes in. You know, this is about being in that energy of being receptive. I'll hear you out. I'll hear what you have to say. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you take them back, or, you know, you just all is forgiven and things go back to normal. It's not to say that for those of you that are experiencing something like that, but it is to say that, you know, to be just open, be in your Empress energy, so to speak, this week with this person. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for Sag and love for the week ahead, Spirit. So we have intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Okay. So some of you may be reminiscing about a person, or someone may be reminiscing about you. I feel like someone may be definitely thinking about you a lot, and they're trying to do things the right way with the by the book. It's like some of you, this person is trying to, you know, do things in a fair and just way. Okay. This could be definitely someone you're not communicating with right now. You're not talking to at the moment. But compromise, forgive, work it out. So like I said, I feel like this is someone that you're not talking to, but someone is definitely, I feel like, thinking about you, Sag. Someone, I feel like maybe wants to talk to you. I feel like someone's seeking your forgiveness to make things right with you. I just don't know that you're going to, you know, give them that time of day. Okay. We have intuition at the bottom. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. So it's going to be important for you this week, Sag, to follow your intuition about this person when they come in. I feel like it's going to be important for you to remain calm with the poise, meaning remain, you know, at peace and calm when whatever comes in, and, you know, things will play out and balance out exactly how they're supposed to. But I definitely feel like this person may try to get you in bed or something, you know, trying to get you to like think about the old times, think about how, you know, especially if this is, it sounds like someone that some of you have already been dealing with the communicate that came in reverse, and this intimacy, reminiscing. This sounds like someone that you have already had some connection with, that someone that, you know, has already been in your experience. It doesn't feel like, at least for most of you, this doesn't feel like a new energy. So I feel like this is someone who is reminiscing about you, thinking about you. I feel like this person could be like projecting their energy towards you, like in the ethers, like telepathically wanting you to think about them. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, it's important that you are mindful and follow your intuition about this person when they come in and they're trying to get you in bed, or, oh, just, you know, let's do one more time, one time for the one time type shit. You know, be mindful of that. Underneath that is Mercury retrograde. Okay. So electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. Okay. So again, I can't remember when the next Mercury retrograde is, or even if that's still going on right now. I haven't looked, but be mindful. Okay, this is still giving me a Mercury retrograde energy. So where, like I said, if this is what this communication that came in reverse, this is maybe someone that wants to work it out, but you don't need to work it out with. You just need to be poised and be chill and know that however you respond, if you don't give this person any time of day, it's fair. It's all, you know, it's fairness. It's you being fair and doing what's best for all involved, basically. Like I said, justice energy. It's giving me justice vibes. So let's see, Spirit, what's going on for Sag? Ahead regarding love. You know, let me get one of these for you guys too. And we'll jump into the tarot real fast. What's going on for Sag and love? So yeah, I would definitely trust your intuition. If you're being guided to not fuck with this person in that way, then don't, because like I said, whatever you do now, the red flags you ignore will come back to bite you later. So some of you, you know, this person may be coming back to you because they know, like maybe based on the past, that this person, you know, could tempt you with sex, or they could tempt you with, you know, dates or, you know, cute shit or whatever, in order to get back on your good side or get back in your good graces. And so some of you are being, this is coming up as like a warning for someone to, you know, to just be, you know, be in your Empress energy, stay on your throne. Don't come down to this person's level, because I feel like they're doing that on purpose. If someone is coming in to tempt you in some type of way, they're coming in to throw you off. Like plain and simple. So what else for Sag and love? Spirit for the week ahead. What's going on for Sag and love? What'd I say? Roses. 1. Love, romance, affection, appreciation, devotion, fond, delighted, friendship, infatuated, fidelity, enchanted, yearning, attached. Yeah, this is someone who, like I said, wants to, maybe if this is someone that you haven't been dealing with, this person is still attached to you, okay? Or they're trying to recreate an attachment to you, okay? So like I said, some of you really need to be mindful with this person that may be trying to wine you, dine you, bring you flowers, you know, do stuff that they know that you probably like. They're trying to love bomb you, it feels like, you know? Even if they mean it, doesn't mean that you should deal with them. Even if they really, you know, are genuine with it, doesn't necessarily mean that you should, you know, open that door again. So that's going to be, again, you know, up to you to follow your intuition. But it definitely feels like, you know, you need to review everything. Why is this person back? What are they trying to do? What are they here for? You know what I'm saying? Ask those questions. Don't be afraid to, you know, get inside this person's intentions and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you here? What do you want? You know? Anything else for Sag and love? Like I said, this person has been yearning. That's what that intimacy is. Someone's yearning for your touch. They're yearning for you. They're like attached to your sexual energy, or they're trying to get back to that. Okay, so we have chocolate that fell in reverse. Satisfaction, perfection, love. So 2 cards that have love. Treating yourself, sweet, rich, smooth, splurge, aphrodisiac, fine dining, the good stuff, do things right, celebration, elevated mood. So this came in reverse. We have Pisces and Libra energy here. You could be dealing with either one of those signs, but it did come in reverse. So I feel like, you know, this is someone who is trying to wine and dine you, is trying to, you know, appreciate you, or give you some sort, like give you gifts and things like that. But I feel like some of you, it's like they're doing it for the wrong reason though. They're doing it for a reason that isn't of integrity. So I feel like some of you, again, need to be mindful of that. And I feel like some of you, if this is someone that you're not talking to, if this is something they pulled before, you know, that makes sense. Yeah. Expressing truth, manifesto, challenging the status quo, reclaiming your power, resolve, sovereignty. Yeah. Some of you, this is in a Leo. Leo's here. It could be a Leo that some of you are dealing with, but I feel like this is an opportunity to really reclaim your sovereignty over a person that maybe has once, you know, had it like that with you, that don't have it like that no more. I feel like this is an opportunity for you guys to remind this person that you may have once been able to get with me like that, but not anymore. I've changed, I've upgraded, I've leveled up, I've transformed, I've healed, whatever it is, you know, that I feel like some of you have done all of those things, right? But, you know, be mindful, because that energy is definitely present this week. So let's see, Spirit for Sag and love, what's going on? Oh, thank you for not falling. High Priestess. Again, follow your intuition, okay? There's secrets. This person isn't telling you everything. There may be a hidden motive, okay? This person could be getting readings on you, and that's why they're coming back, because maybe they know that, 8 of Wands, yeah, they know that things are moving forward for you guys. They know that, you know, maybe love is coming in for you guys. Some of you, with this card that's under Mercury retrograde, change of residence, moving in with your partner, some of you could be going through this too. Some of you are have met someone new, and you guys are maybe taking things to the next level. Obviously, that's not going to be applied to all of you, but some of you are in this energy of moving, of where you're trying to, where some of you are like moving locations, moving in with someone, or just moving, you know, like with this person, you know, leaving the country, whatever. And I feel like that could be another reason why someone has been, like what I said, someone has maybe been getting readings on you, and they know that you're dating someone else, and that's why they're coming back around, okay? And then underneath that is a liar, okay? Be careful of someone sneaky. So like I said, someone is like trying to gaslight you, or, you know, like love bomb you. It could be definitely a water sign. Underneath that, we also have air sign and narcissist, okay? So this could, whoever this person is, I feel like some of you, if this is, you know, like I said, someone from your past, someone that you know this person's traits, you know their characteristics, you'll know exactly who the fuck this is. So this is, I feel like, definitely a warning spread, you know, about this person that's coming in. maybe quickly. I'm hearing hot to trot. So some of you, this person is like rushing in, you know, trying to act quickly, or, you know, try to make moves without giving you a lot of time to really think about it. It's kind of like, you know, you have to decide quickly. Trust your intuition about that. Because like I said, someone has hidden motives here. Okay. Someone has secrets. They're hiding something. They're not being honest. And we have, like I said, liar. Okay. So someone is, whatever they're telling you, you can't trust it. Okay. So let's see. What else spirit for Sag? Love. The moon. Exactly. Secrets, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we just saw water signs. So some of you, this is definitely confirmation of a water sign that you can't trust. Okay. Overall outcome. Death, Scorpio. Okay, another water sign. So some of you, this is definitely a Scorpio that is hiding something from you. You need to have your guard up with this person. Nine of Wands, a Hierophant for some of you, and the Ace of Cups for some of you. This person is married, or they're in a you know, like a higher level of commitment, but they're trying to, you know, love bomb you and give you love, or trying to, you know, give you some sort of loving gesture, which is, you know, definitely here with the intimacy and all that. Okay, someone is definitely, I feel like, kind of like playing the field. They're playing two sides right now. And so, like I said, it's going to be important. Somebody may be trying to move quickly, and that's why you're going to need to follow your intuition, because this person may be trying to, like, let's hurry up, or let's do this weekend type of thing. And it's just like, whoa, slow down, pump your brakes. Like, we just reconnected, or you just came back around. Why are you trying to move so fast? Why are you trying to get me to rush? Like, come on, pack your bags now type of thing. It's like, what is the big deal? You know what I'm saying? Why are you rushing this process? So I feel like some of you should be mindful of that energy. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, this person wants you to forgive them and they want to work things out, but some of you are being guided to not even respond. If that's part of what your intuition is telling you, follow that, okay? Some of you are being guided to, like, not work it out with this person, not give them another chance if that's what they're asking for. So let's clarify. Spirit, what's the High Priestess for Sag? For Sag and love. What's facts? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, follow your intuition about this person. They may be trying to work with you, or they're, you know, trying to figure out how to, like, you know, they're trying, I feel like it's giving me energy of someone that is trying so hard to get back on your good side, or get in your good graces, or stay in your life in some type of way, where they're like, whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do, like, it's like they're too cooperative. Okay, be mindful of that energy. 8-8 here. Clarify the 8 of Staffs. That's here for Sag. King of Pentacles. Okay, 2 Pentacle cards. Clarify the moon. Knight of Swords and Death. Page of Wands. Yeah, so like I said, someone's trying to work with you. They're trying to, like, I feel like, do things by, you know, you're trying to, like, do things your way, whatever, you know, makes it where they get what they want, like, you know what I'm saying, that, like, they're willing to do that type of thing. Okay. Oh yeah, so after the Ace of Cups here is the Magician. All right, we have the Magician shown up twice. So Virgo, Gemini energy. So this person could definitely be trying to manifest you, okay, or they know that you're manifesting, so they're trying to, like, step in, you know, on, like, kind of like infringe on what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're attracting right now. So like I said, it's going to be important for you to follow your intuition when it comes to, you know, this person. I feel like this person now wants to work with you. They want to put in time, they want to put in effort. I feel like they're trying to do things quickly. This could also be someone who knows that you have good things that are coming in. And, you know, I feel like some of you could have stability. This could be a whole nother person that some of you, you know, some of you may have got approved for something, like some of you who are dating someone else, and maybe you just put in for a house. Maybe you just applied to, you know, sharing an apartment together. This is the good news about that coming in, okay, for some of you. And maybe it's being delayed right now because of this person, okay, because of, you know, Spirit is not going to bring that into your life until this is cleared out. That's not going to be for everyone, but that's also what I'm getting here. So I feel like for some of you, you do have good news coming in about money, about finances, stability. This could be, like I said, good news, like being approved for an apartment or a new home, something like that. I feel like it is coming in quickly, but right now it's maybe being hidden. Okay. It's like Spirit is, like, hiding your blessings from someone. Okay. So like I said, it could be from a Scorpio, someone that maybe you ended things with. They're going to send you a message. They are coming towards you here. Okay. So be mindful of that type of fucking energy. That's wild. So let's wrap with a message from the universe, from your guides. What does Sag need to know for this ahead? Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So you can forgive this person, but it doesn't mean you have to let them back in. Okay. Just throwing that out there. Forgive this person for trying to sneak back in and act like you're going to fall for the okie doke. You don't have to do it. Just, forgive them and keep it pushing, because that's just going to bring your blessings closer to you. So, and then we have Horus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Okay. So that could be also what this is for some of you as well, is that you guys have something. This could be something that's ending with someone that's younger than you, but for some of you, this is like life is about to change in a major way. So this is spirit saying get excited. Okay. Like I said, some of you have blessings that are coming in, but it's being hidden. Okay. This could be this person. Okay. That has hidden motives that's rushing in, that some of you are needing to be made aware of. Okay. They may be sending you some sort of message, and some of you are being guided to shut it completely down. Okay. Especially if you haven't been talking to them. It's like you don't really know what their motives are, but we have 2 cards here giving indication of, hidden information. Oh my God, my nose is itching so fucking bad. This is annoying. It hurts at this point. So anyway, 2 cards indicating hidden messages. Okay. Hidden information, things that are unseen, things that you don't know, that you're not being made aware of. So be mindful of that energy. Again, follow your intuition, because it will bite your ass later if you don't. All right. So at the bottom, soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So like I said, you can forgive people, doesn't mean that you have to take them back. Okay. I feel like for some of you, by you healing something with someone, or deciding that, you know what, I could forgive them without bringing them back into my life, can also give you the closure and the healing that some of you have been needing as well. Okay, so that's just what I have for you for the week ahead. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate you. Give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you have not. And until next time.